The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Luna Nozawa could be cleared of her crimes by using an insanity defense. That doesn't mean that she is really crazy, but she may convince a judge that she is. Luna could end up going to a mental institution instead of prison. If this happens, Luna may get out a lot sooner than people would like. John Finnegan could be the first person on Luna's hit list if this happens. Will Sheila Carter, Kimberly Brown, save her son from his deranged cousin? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McKinn's Wood, refuses to allow Sheila to be near her son. Steffy has seen how dangerous Sheila is. After all, Sheila shot Finn and herself. Steffy thought she had killed Sheila at one time, but found out it was Sheila's look-alike instead. Steffy is furious every time Finn is around his mother. Steffy has even left Finn over his connection to Sheila. Finn attended his mother's wedding to Deacon Sharp, scene canon, unintentionally, and Steffy was furious. What will Steffy do if Sheila ends up being the one to save Finn from Luna when she comes to get revenge? Luna admitted that she had been jealous of Finn for as long as she can remember. Finn also ruined Luna's plans when he saved Steffy from that cage in the abandoned apartment building. Finn may be Luna's cousin, but she wants to make him pay. If Finn hadn't followed her, no one would have known her plans for Bill Spencer. Luna is determined to make Finn pay for costing her the life she could have had. Luna wanted to be with Bill and enjoy the good life, something she has never had the opportunity to do. Finn never wanted for anything, and Luna didn't know where her next meal was coming from at times. How could Finn keep her from achieving her dreams? Sheila knows that Luna blames her son for her getting caught. Sheila also wants Luna to pay for Tom Starr and Paul Hollister's death. Sheila isn't about to allow Luna to take out her son. Sheila is determined to protect her son at all cost. Will Sheila be able to stop Luna before it is too late? Once Sheila saves Finn, will Steffy look at her any differently? Steffy was furious when Sheila saved Kelly Spencer. Luna would have killed Steffy if Finn hadn't saved her. Will Steffy forgive Sheila if she rescues Finn from Luna? Could Sheila finally redeem herself by saving Finn from what could be sudden death? It was an ordinary day at the Forrester mansion, or at least as ordinary as life could be for the elite family tangled in webs of passion, deception, and scandal. The sun filtered through the luxurious curtains, casting soft rays on the polished floors. Outside, the Los Angeles skyline shimmered under the afternoon sun. Inside, however, something much darker brewed. Dr. John Finnegan, known to most as Finn, paced the living room, his mind racing. He had been through the ringer recently: betrayals, family secrets, and the ever-present threat of Sheila Carter, his biological mother. Despite his attempts to distance himself from her and her chaotic past, Sheila always had a way of returning. This time, however, it wasn't Sheila who loomed in his mind. It was Luna, a figure from his past who had returned to Lay, bringing with her a thirst for vengeance he hadn't seen coming. Luna Richards had once been a close friend, a confidant from Finn's early days as a young doctor. They had shared hopes, dreams, and ambitions. But everything changed when Finn fell in love with Steffy Forrester. Luna, who harbored feelings for Finn all along, was devastated. She left Los Angeles, her heart broken and her mind poisoned with jealousy. Years passed, and while Finn thought she had moved on, Luna never did. Unbeknownst to Finn, Luna had been plotting her return. She had grown more vengeful with every passing day, fueled by obsession and a twisted belief that Finn belonged to her. And now she was back, more dangerous than ever. Luna stood outside the Forrester mansion, her hands clenched into fists, the weight of her plan heavy on her shoulders. She had carefully orchestrated every step of her return, ensuring that Finn would feel the same pain and rejection she had once endured. She could see him through the window, pacing, his strong jaw set in determination. "I'll make him regret ever choosing her," Luna whispered to herself. Her eyes glinted with malice as she reached into her bag, her fingers brushing against the syringe hidden inside. It was filled with a potent sedative she had concocted herself, strong enough to incapacitate Finn, but not kill him. Not yet. Her plan was simple. She would take Finn away, force him to understand how much he meant to her, and in time, he would realize he belonged with her, not Steffy. She had everything meticulously planned, except for one thing. Sheila Carter. Sheila sat in the shadows, watching Luna from a distance. Her instincts had kicked in when she first saw the woman re-enter Finn's life. There was something off about her, something Sheila could feel deep in her bones. Sheila had always been a master of manipulation, of reading people's darkest desires. And in Luna, she saw a kindred spirit, but one with an unstable, volatile edge. "She's going to hurt my son," Sheila muttered under her breath. Sheila wasn't one to care about many people, but Finn was different. Despite their tumultuous relationship, Sheila loved him in her own twisted way. She had spent months trying to rebuild a connection with him, to no avail. But now, seeing the threat that Luna posed, Sheila knew she had to act. She couldn't lose Finn, not to Luna's madness. Sheila followed Luna as she slipped through the back entrance of the mansion. Her heart pounded in her chest, adrenaline coursing through her veins. She had no plan, no strategy. All she knew was that she had to stop Luna. Inside the mansion, Finn had just sat down, trying to clear his head. But something felt off. The hairs on the back of his neck stood on end, and he sensed that he wasn't alone. He stood up, scanning the room. "Steffy," he called out, but there was no answer. A chill ran down his spine. That's when he saw her, Luna, stepping out from the shadows, her eyes wild with determination. "Luna, what are you doing here?" Finn asked, his voice tense. He hadn't seen her in years, and the sight of her now, in his home, sent alarm bells ringing. "I came to see you, Finn. I've waited long enough. It's time you understand how things are supposed to be." Finn took a step back, his eyes narrowing. "Luna, this isn't the time or place for whatever you're thinking. You need to leave." Luna's smile was chilling. "Oh, Finn, you don't get it, do you? I'm not leaving without you." Before Finn could react, Luna lunged at him, the syringe in her hand gleaming under the chandelier's light. He barely managed to dodge, his reflexes kicking in just in time. But Luna was fast, and her desperation made her dangerous. As they struggled, the door burst open. Sheila Carter stood in the doorway, her eyes locked on the scene unfolding before her. Without a second thought, she sprang into action. "Get away from him," Sheila snarled, tackling Luna to the ground. The two women grappled, each fighting for control. Luna, fueled by her obsession, was relentless, but Sheila's fierce love for her son gave her strength. They rolled across the floor, knocking over furniture in their path. "Finn, run!" Sheila shouted, her voice hoarse from exertion. But Finn didn't run. Instead, he grabbed the syringe that had fallen from Luna's hand. He stood over the two women, his chest heaving as he tried to make sense of the chaos. His mother, the woman he had tried so hard to keep out of his life, was now saving him. With one swift motion, Finn injected Luna with the sedative she had intended for him. Luna's body went limp, her eyes wide with shock before they fluttered closed. Silence filled the room as Sheila and Finn caught their breath. Sheila pushed herself to her feet, brushing her hair from her face. She looked at Finn, her expression unreadable. "I didn't do it for thanks," Sheila said quietly. "I did it because you're my son, and I'm not going to let anyone take you away." Finn stared at her, torn between gratitude and the deep-seated mistrust he had carried for so long. Sheila had caused so much pain, but today she had saved him. "I don't know what to say," Finn admitted. "You don't have to say anything," Sheila replied. "Just know that I'll always protect you, even if you don't want me to." As the sirens wailed in the distance, signaling the arrival of the police, Finn realized that his life would never be simple. But for now, the danger had passed and he was safe. Thanks to Sheila Carter. In the shadows of the Forrester mansion, alliances shifted and old wounds reopened. But one thing was clear. Sheila Carter was far from finished, and Luna's revenge had been thwarted. For now.